So if customer wait in line $7 per hour from the question, $7 per hour, the student customer waiting cost, and then this cafeteria open 10 hours. So using kind of a formula, you can get this customer cost when 2 workers work. And then you need calculate when 3 workers work, how much is customer cost. So LQ, when 3 workers work, 0.313. Then same customer cost per hour times 10 hours, the cafeteria open. So when 2 workers work and then 3 workers work, customer cost, so difference is 177.17. So by hiring one more clerk or server, this store or cafeteria can save this much customer cost. And then additional cost, go back to the question. To hire one more clerk worker, $20 per hour, and then this one open 10 hours. So additional cost to hire one more clerk here, $20 and 10 hours, $200. So save this much, but pay this much. So save 177.17, but hiring cost is $200. The result is this one, negative 22.83. So if this result is positive, then decision is hire one more because there is benefit from hiring one more worker or clerk. But this one is negative, so decision is don't hire. The answer is no, don't hire, because there is no benefit or cannot save cost. Do you have any question? You know, when you did this assignment, I remember many students answers were the same, but the answer was wrong. I don't know where you get that the answer. Just you know, didn't follow these steps. Just stop somewhere and then answer without this result. Just to say yes or no. So if you were, so I suspect that some of you copied and someone's answer. Actually, that was the wrong answer. So to take a final and then get a good score from this question, you need practice, and then follow by following these steps. Okay. Okay. Next question from quiz number 2. Okay. Do you have any question? about this. Okay, let's go. You know, when you took this quiz, some of you made a mistake using daily demand and the annual demand. You know, question gives you average daily demand, but some of you use this daily demand as an annual demand. So be careful. The given number is just be careful. What is this number? Maybe annual demand, maybe daily demand. So using, by the way, when you took this quiz, I made a different set of questions. So maybe this one is different from yours, you took. Maybe the same. Okay, first you need get order quantity, simple, square root of 2ds. This one is annual demand, but given number is daily demand, so you need to convert daily demand to annual demand. Here times 290, because the question gave us you how many days here. Yeah, a couple of students use 365. If this how many days is not given, then you should use 365 days. But if the given number like this, then use this number to get annual demand. So here, uppercase D is annual demand. So from the daily demand, the given number times 290 days equals 72,500. And then this one is S is ordering cost given 94. Here $94 order cost. And then divided by inventory cost, carrying cost 1.2. This one also given. So by calculation, 3,370.21. You know, decimal point, after decimal point, this is not 0.21. Any number round up. Even it is 0.01, very small, round up. You know, when you took this one, if you didn't round up, then I didn't give you penalty. But when you take final, if it is not round up, then there will be a penalty. So be careful, okay? Round up always. Okay, next one, reorder point. Because this question indicate demand. Where is demand? Oops. Here, demand is not constant. So you should use safety stock model. So safety stock models reorder point is the basic model's reorder point plus safety stock. So daily demand times lead time, 250 times 8 plus 1.5 z-score from a given service rate. Service rate is 93%. So using this service rate, 0.93, find the z-score from the chart, this normal distribution chart. 0.94, 0.93. 0.93 is between 0.92647 and 0.93319. 0.93 is closer to this one. So take 1.5 z-score. So 1.5 times standard deviation during lead time. That is L lead time times standard deviation square. And then square root. That is now 22.6127. So by calculation, 2033.94, approximately 2034 units reorder point. A question about this question? If you don't have a question, then we'll go next question. This one. Just a moment. My speaker has something problem. Just a moment, I will be back. Just a moment. Okay. This problem, when you took this problem, I expected low score, but unexpectedly, you did well this problem. So Justin, I will go over. So first step, subtract small list on this row 300, so 300 and 300, and next row small list is not 400, and then here this row 600. So change by subtract 350, 0, 450, and 150. Then 300 minus 300, 0, 150, 300, and then next row, 400 minus 400 is 0, 500 minus 400 is 100, and 400, 300, and next 900 minus 600, 300, 250, 200, 0. And next step is from a column, small list. This one is 0, this one is 0, this one is 200, this one is 0. So if small list is 0, then don't touch, just copy. And here, this, okay, copy this column first. And then here, 450 minus 200 is 250, 100, 200, and 0. The next step is using line to cover all 0. Then, but I will use color to cover 0. When you cover 0 on column or row, if there are 2 or more 0, then cover that column or row first. So I will cover this column. Oops, where is color? And this row, there are 2. So I will cover. Oops. Then it doesn't matter to cover this 0 using horizontal or vertical. Doesn't matter. I will use horizontal line. Okay. The number of lines to cover all 0, 1, 2, 3. But n is 4. So this is not satisfy the number of the column or row. So we need another step. Among them, not covered by line, subtract small list. So I will subtract 100 from these numbers. So covered by line, don't touch. Just copy. Oops, not that. Then this line. Oh, there is noise. Okay. Then this one, copy. And then from those numbers, subtract 100. So this is 50, 0, and 400. And this one is 0, 100, and 200. Then do it again. Cover all zero using line. So there are two here. So I will cover this column. And then there are two. Here there are two. Doesn't matter using horizontal or vertical. There are two, or here, it doesn't matter. So I will use this horizontal line. Come on. And then for this one, it doesn't matter, horizontal or vertical. So I will use now horizontal. Come on. Okay. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4. So n is 4. And then the number of line is 4. So it will be, we can get a final answer. So 0 here, and 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, and 0 here. Let me check if I have 0 on right place. Here, yeah. So to assign 0, where 0 is first, so I will use pen. So A, individual A has 0 on job 2, this one. Then B on 1 and 3. C 1 and 2. D 3 and 4. So when you assign, if there is only one available, assign that one first. 2, then this one not available, goes out. Then assign, not available, assign, not available, assign. So A2, 2, B2, 3, C2, 1, D2, 4, and then cost from original table, A2, 2, 300, this one. B2, 3, 600, C2, 1, C2, 1, 400, this one. Then D2, 4, 600. So total will be 1900. Okay. Do you have a question? If not, we can move to next question. Next question. This Quiz number 4 from MRP system. So when you do this question, don't hurry, just step by step. So from this, first you need from this MPS, copy how many. Week 3, 500, week 6, 1000. And then from inventory, file, fill, whatever required. Lead time is 1 for item A. Then on hand, 300. Then scheduled visit, 300 in week 5. Scheduled in week 5, 300. And safety stock is 0. Then next, item B, 2 weeks of lead time. On hand is 800. Safety stock is 0. Then scheduled visit, 500 in week 4, 500 in week 4. Then item C, lead time is 1. On hand is 600. Safety stock is 0. Scheduled 500 week 4. And then start from this final product. On hand is 300, so projected available is 300. 300, no change. Up to this point, by the way, this one 500 and 1000 from MPS. So up to this point, no change. 300 available, but 500 required. So we need 200 more. That is net requirement. For this A, item A, use lot for lot. So order quantity is the same as net requirement and 1 week of lead time, 200. 300 on hand, receive 200 net requirement. So total is now 500, require 500. So 0 inventory after that point. Receive 300, so projected available balance is 300. Let's see, it's 1000. Up to this point, 300, 1000 need, 700 net requirement, because this one use lot for lot ordering system, so 700 order quantity and 1 week earlier. Then after this point, 0 and 0. Okay, here for B is directly connect to A. To make 1A, 3B need, and then 4C need. So 200 times 3 is 600. 700 times 3 equals 1100. C, same time here, 2 times 4, 200 times 4 equals 800. 4 times 7 is 2,800. And here, 800 available. 800 available. Need 600. So no order required. Just use 600, then 200 carry over. 200 available, receive 500, so 700 available. 700 available at that point. So we need more 1,400. So 2,100 minus 700, net requirement is 1,400. This one use also left for lot. So order quantity is 1,400. And then 2 weeks of lead time. So 2 weeks earlier, 1,400. Lot for lot ordering system, usually there is no inventory after that point. And here, 600 available. 600 available. 200 need more. For part C, use fixed lot ordering system. So this regard this net requirement order that fixed order quantity 1 week earlier. Here, net requirement is 200, but receive 1,500. So 1,500 minus 200, 1,300. Receive 500, so total 1,800 will be available. 1,800 available. Need 2,800, so we need 1,000 more net requirement, but order quantity is fixed 1 week earlier. Received now 1,500, use 1,000, so 1,500 minus 1,000 will be 500 carry over like this. Do you have any question? You know, for this question, bill of material looks like this, but earlier when you practice problem, this one like a tier. So when go back to the answer here. If it is bill of material, B directly connect to A, C also directly connect like this, then order quantity when you determine order quantity, requirement, and like this. But now this one also, from this one directly, and then directly the same. But for that practice problem, B connect to A, C connect to B. So order the requirements. B connect to A, C doesn't matter, but B connect to C, C connect to B. So the requirement when they need different based on the bill of material. So when you take final, the question will be combination of this bill of material, like a tiered, and this one. So combine this type of bill of material and this type combination of two types. So when you determine how many requirement and when to determine very carefully. Okay. Do you have any question about the final? If not, then it's time to take quiz number. Eric, do you have question?
How long do we have for to take the final? Is it just class time?
Yeah, there are 4 questions and start at 4. I will give you 1 hour 30 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
So I told you this one, the bill of material type, combination of this type and then the other type. Only that thing is like if I did, don't say about that, then it can be a kind of surprise. But except that one, there will be no surprise question. So if you practice now well, then the time, 1 hour 30 minutes, will be enough time. And then what can I say about the final? The same as now when you take midterm, when you take the quiz, I will give you email you individually different set of questions. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Then now you can start quiz number 5. This one on Moodle. There are 22 questions from chapter 7 to chapter 15. It's open book, open note, true or false, and a couple of multiple choices. So when you are ready, turn on your camera and then start. Time 35 minutes maximum. So when you finish, then you can go. And then let me say again, final will be on Monday. Next Monday is December 7th. Starting time is 4, the same as our class time. Okay. When you're ready, start quiz number 5.